Levels is good. Sound is good. Let's get into this fucking chapter, bro. Let me get this where it's supposed to be. Let's get into this chapter. Now, I've definitely been waiting for this, like, for a while. I'm very excited. I'm a big One Piece fan. Y'all know me. So let's get into chapter 1110. Damn, that's a big ass number, bro. But Planetfall. Let's start it. If it'll load. I want to say chapter is the only child Yamato. The Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. I'm going to travel all over Wano just like Odin. Alright, so I guess that means Yamato's going to be following the path that Odin did. Maybe trying to see if she can come to the same realizations. Alright, so it starts off with... My bad, y'all. I got a bad cough. Black lightning is filling the sky. What in the world? That's what... What's that old lady's name? Damn, Bluegrass. It's just like when Saint Saturn arrived. I hope everyone's okay. Damn, I thought it was just the pacifistas shooting at the marine ships, but now the giants are joining in, shooting arrows and I guess sending blasts with their swords. Dory and Broggy look fucking devious right now. They're taking, I think, a special group to go help Luffy specifically. The Holy Land of Mary Joa. Stella, what's that? Room of Authority is just empty! They all stood in a circle and teleported out of that bitch. So it's really a teleporting spot. This, why it's the answer to everyone's dream, Vega coffee. With just a drop of it, you can transform a mug of water into a warm, delicious brew. So how many minutes did that kill? It wasn't exactly a strict deadline, but we still have 7 minutes. Huh? What? It's only 3 minutes for everybody to set all that shit up and all them to get summoned? Huh? Let's start a scheduled... Even if they try to silence our broadcast, that amount of extra time won't be long enough to stop us. What are these damn forms? Huff, huff. I gotta let Nami-san and the others know. There's 5 of you monsters? Alright, let's see what they is. You got Saint Saturn, the Yuki. Saint Mars, the Itsumade. Saint Warkiri, the Hoki. Saint Nasujuro, the Bakatsu. And then Jupiter's just the sandworm. What the fuck? Captives. Supreme Overseers of the World Government, the 5 Elder fucking planets! Nah, those forms are fucking nuts. Okay, nah, that's crazy as hell. Yo. So, I really don't think Luffy's about to fight all these guys, bruh. I think it's about to be more of like a, somebody else is going to help. I don't think it's going to be just the Giants either. Because I know the Giants are strong and all, but I don't think the Giants are strong enough really to impact a fight like this. Like 5 awakened, they got to be some type of mythical, obviously, you know, Zoans. But like, these forms are crazy as hell. The sandworm is disgusting. Like, I'm not a big fan of worm forms, like, ever, really. But a giant armored worm like that looks like some shit out of maybe, like, Hunter x Hunter. Like, it looks like a Dark Continent type of picture. You got Luffy's tiny ass. Is he still a giant? Or did he go back to... I think he went back to normal size. Because it doesn't look like he's still a giant right now. Then you got, what is it, Nasujuro. I thought that was going to be, like, maybe a humanoid form. But, Nasujuro is actually like a fucking skeletal horse. Like, he's a giant skeletal horse with a with a cloak over his face. With his eye showing still though. Then you got obviously Saturn, the fucking bull spider. I can't remember which one it is. Was it Venus? The one with the fucking the mustache. Old dude turned to a giant fucking war pig. Some shit that maybe like 7 Deadly Sins type beat. And then you got what's that last one's name? Mars. That's the last one. He's actually like a bird. Like wings and all, talons, long dragon type tail. But who can really help? I don't think Sanji's gonna be enough for a situation like this. I mean, Sanji's got some fighting, but I don't know if he's gonna really do much in a situation like this. Cause this is big leagues. Like Luffy's gonna put in work, but I don't know if Luffy can really take more than I'd say 2. Unless Saturn wasn't really putting in work like that. What kind of abilities do they have is the real question. Like, off first glance, I think maybe they're all maybe different elements and stuff like that. If Saturn is a poison, maybe they're all different types of corrupted materials. Maybe one of them's like radiation or something like that. Or they're all dangerous types of powers. I don't think none of them have something that's like peaceful. I got the dub. Yes, sir. Let's move on. Alright, so they start off by charging. Fucking Nasajuro. What kind of nigga? Ethan. Old man with the sword, you feel me? Old man with the sword, Ethan. He's looking through the woods. Sure, at the Pacifista. Morphs back down into his human form. As a fucking centaur? Oh my god! So the old man with the katana fights more as I would guess he fights like that more often because he likes his katana, you feel me? I don't think he would like to really sacrifice that as often. So I feel like his main form of fighting would mainly be into this like centaur form. Everyone's like, what? Something happened. The Pacifista. He's that damn fast. A large horse is by galloping down the coastline. A large horse. The Pacifista on this end have all stopped. Same here. Are those slash marks? Negative. They've been partially frozen. The King of Hell's going to have to fight a motherfucker that can freeze? Is his powers along the lines of like Brooks? I think so. I think Nasujiro might have Brook abilities. Nami-san, Robin-chan, anyone come in. It's hard to explain what's going on down here, but we can't waste any more time. Get out of there, huh? Sanji-kun, what's going on? Attention all troops, this announcement is regarding the fallen Pacifista. The freezing of their neural circuitry has rendered them temporarily paralyzed. Someone on our side did that? That solves the friendly fire problem. This is our chance to eliminate Bonnie. She was heading to the northeast shore with the Straw Hat crew. Half the Pacifista have already been neutralized. Whoever did it must be an ally. Just focus on escaping. This is what Sanji is saying. A little monster is flying up there. You have nowhere to run now. This motherfucker still just dashing down the coast, freezing all the Pacifista. Yow. Boom. Just dashes through that shit. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, man, Ethan mad as fuck right now. He was really mad when that man Zoro pulled up on him. Alright, so man, that leaves 3 of them on Luffy. You got what? Mars, Saturn, and Venus, I think. Okay, so he starts digging down. The worm man's digging. And you still got fucking Saturn on his weird little fucking wiggle shit he's been doing with his legs. Um, Luffy's no calls. I know it's digging like a worm. Sanji, Usopp here will be sure to run, but Zoro and Jinbei aren't back yet. We've met up with Brook and Lilith, and the ship's good to go. They just ran into a bunch of fucking bamboo. See, I told you it'd work out. Thanks to Usopp, not you. Sounds like the situation is dire. If he's still fighting, I'll drag him back by force. Dun, dun. Oh, he knocked the sword out of his hand? Isn't it tempting to go find the source of all this strong hockey? It's cropping up everywhere. Sorry, Jinbei. It's all up to you. There they are, still at it. Damn, Moss said he's putting everyone in danger. What a burden. Oh, this nigga got mad because he called him a fucking burden. Spotted handgun. Weave. Okay. Caught the sword. 3-sword style. Spotted leopard. Hahava hunt. This nigga made a move just to kill him? I mean, just to take him out? Of course his dumbass will actually get serious when he hears somebody talking shit, bro. I hate... That's one thing, like, I love the Straw Hat crew. Obviously, you know, they put in work, they're good, they're strong. But, like, that's one thing I damn hate, is, like, they're so fucking goofy for no reason. Why is he up there, like, fighting and enjoying a fight, bro? This is a serious time. You only get serious enough to really fuck him up when you hear Sanji talking shit through a damn transceiver. Like... You got more important shit at hand than to worry about, like, you know, hey, man, this is a good, strong guy. I'm just going to enjoy a fight. Like, people called that Zoro's going to be up there bullshitting. And I didn't think he was going to for real, but obviously I'm proven wrong. People thinking, man... Lucci was gonna beat Zoro was tweaking though. Ain't no way that was gonna happen. But Lucci looks like he's down. At least right now, at least. He looks like he's down. Samwar comes up off the ground, Luffy's on some what? Like the fuck is that? And then you got the sandworm, I guess chomped him. This ain't the first time this has happened to Luffy, bro. Did you see him? What a nostalgic face. A dark belly is no place for someone like that to go. They sliced that nigga's head off. Child of the sawing sun. Oh, you fucking dickhead. Yeah, why? This nigga Luffy's just dying laughing, bro. Close one. Hang on, old timer. Wait, hang on. The old timer giants are here too? Yeah, ba. It's been too long, Straw Hat. Oh, this motherfucker had me hot. We had to come see you. The waiting was getting unbearable. Yeah. Cover and color spread next issue. Hey, that's what I like to fucking see, bro. So Luffy's reunited with Dory and Broggy. So now it's gonna be an actual 3-on-3. I think Luffy's gonna enhance their abilities, and I think that's what's gonna make them do a lot more. Because I think Dory and Broggy alone wouldn't be much into a battle against them, but I think Luffy has ability to like add supporter type things to people. What are you doing? I ain't talking about the One Piece. But yeah, Dory and Broggy, I think are about to do some really goofy ass shit next chapter, bro. Man, I knew we were gonna get a really good chapter. I'm really excited, man. I want to so bad. I want to show the chapter onto the screen, but I really think they would cut my shit off. Excuse me. Or when I upload this to YouTube, they'll take the video down because I don't think they're very fond of stuff like that. It's good though. I've definitely recommend it if you like to read chapters and stuff like that. Um, I think am I supposed to? I'll look at some people's videos and I'll figure out how to get it out there properly. I might start linking my Discord. People have been asking about it, so I might make my Discord an actual place to find stuff. Oh, he got me nice. Good job, kid. But the way that these guys' forms are, I definitely did not expect them. I mean, the bird was expected. The fucking horse, the worm, like absolutely not. I say half of them were predicted reasonably, you know. So I don't know if anybody predicted a bird necessarily for anyone. I'm pretty sure they thought Nasujuro was gonna be a bird, but that man's actually a fucking horse. What you doing? Goodbye. Get out of my face. The mythology of these, I think, is gonna be more important. I think they got a little tidbit at the end. I'm about to actually read the blurbs for y'all. If I want to know more about these things as well. Zoro's move that he used in reference Kokoba or Hahava is the coldest hell in Buddhism. His meaning boils down to leopard hunt, but he pronounces leopard as Madara, spotted, to play off of Lucci's move. So he played this nigga in the middle of finishing him off in the fight. Like that's cold. That's drip. You feel me? That's always gonna be nice. Dorian Bragi's move name means sawing sun, but the furigana makes it sound like child of the sun. It can almost seem like a continuation of the dialogue about darkness being no place for Luffy. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But every time Luffy gets into the belly of a beast, he gets out of that shit. He's always fine. The Elder Beast forms are all references to various mythical creatures. This is the part I was looking for. Gyuki is a spider yokai, famous for his giant cow-like face. They attack people on the beach, and that's what, Saturn? Do this so I can read it a little bit easier. Itsumade is whatchamacallit. That's Saint Marcus Mars. That's an old dude that looks like Gonfall. And Itsumade is a creepy bird yokai with a human face and a snake-like body. And they definitely got that down packed. Nah, not really the bird. I mean, the human face. I still think the face looks kind of bird-like. I'd say he looks kind of like a maybe like a Legend of Zelda type boss in the face. But then you add like a few of the the hockey clouds, a little more dark coloring and shit, and you got his ass. Same thing with number 3, Hoki. That's what's his name? Topman Mercury. Is that his name? It is Topman Mercury. Topman Mercury is a Hoki. It's a monstrous boar from Chinese folklore. It terrorized the countryside. So these are all like any type of creature or yokai that was like terrorizing people for the fuck of it, I'm guessing. That's what these all are. And then you have a Bakatsu. Is a skeletal yokai that's said to be the spirit of a horse that burned to death. And that's what you have when you look at... I don't know why they just went away when I was right on top of it. And when you look at Ethan Barron, there's definitely a lot of... It's a lot of good designs, man. Like, I'm really impressed that this man, Oda, really keeps coming up with more and more, unique and nice-looking designs. And they're full forms. The only one that, if you look at them at first glance, you can be like, oh, that's such and such, would be if you looked at fucking Saturn. Saturn's the only one that looks like himself in the face when he transforms in any of his forms. I mean, yeah, he looks more monstrous when he goes all wiggly mode, but at the same time, it's a lot, bro. He's a strong character. And then you've got Mars with his crazy ass wings and stuff like that. I'm really thinking that at one point he could have been the god of a sky island, and he has to be related to Gonfall. Like, I need that at some point to be fleshed out, because it's getting more and more connected, in my opinion at least. I mean, Gonfall rode a flying Pegasus, or was it a bird with a horse fruit or something like that? You know what I'm saying? But he rode a creature, so he could fly and fight his brother, or some sort of relative also has a flying type of form. I know the theory folk, you feel me, like 3 of them, they're gonna go crazy when they start connecting them dots, dog. Like, I can't wait to see this shit. And then we've got number 5, which is the Shepherd Jupiter. Jew/Peter. I mean, Jew Space Peter, but I call him Jupiter because it's easier. He's the Sandworm. The Sandworm, the mythical serpent or legless dragon that appears in numerous modern fantasy franchises. It could also be related to similar creatures in works like Dune. When I think of Sandworm, I think of like, what is it, like the Gobi Desert out there near China? The, like, rumors there's a giant sandworm out there. I think of stuff like that. But the way it's drawn on this panel, kind of like the way that looks. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a good way to show it. I can show this. This ain't the chapter. So yeah. So their forms are based off of these, which is fucking great. Like, they're great, I feel, antagonist type of creatures that can really fit into the narrative of like, alright, we need to smoke these motherfuckers. They got to get boxed down. Obviously we got to talk matchups now. Like, we got to talk matchups. Because the folks we have that are able to fight, that are able to fight right now. Perfect picture. Guess shout gamer. Thank you for letting me use this picture right now. The people that can box right now. You've got fresh ass Brook. Brook does not have any type of damage on him, really, I feel. He's been pretty much chilling. Luffy is obviously boxing. I think he's gonna keep fighting Saturn. I don't see any reason for Luffy to not keep fighting Saturn, especially with him kind of like making plays on his moves. I think it's gonna be a good matchup for Luffy. Would be Saturn. Usopp's not doing shit. I would like Usopp to do something, interesting, but Usopp's not about to do shit. Let's be real. Zoro's taking damage, but I don't think Zoro's gonna pass up an opportunity to fight a fucking swordsman. This is not the last time these guys are gonna fight. I think this is gonna be like we're gonna see what you guys can do situation. I think the Straw Hats are gonna succeed in holding them off in a way. And when they get enough time surpassed and they can leave and get the fuck up out of there, they're gonna be gone, bro. There's no reason for them to stay if they don't need to really stay there. And they're gonna absolutely know that shit. Something or someone is gonna make sure they get it through, especially through the Luffy, who's just having a fucking ball right now. Smashing food, throwing hands, smashing food, throwing hands. Like, he's just having a little fun cycle. Like, this is the best day ever for him. So you got Zoro, and I think maybe Brook might be on Asujuro. I think they're gonna have to do something with that. I think maybe Jinbei and what's his name? Workery are gonna have to box it out. I feel like Jinbei and his, what is it, judo? Is that the wrestling type of martial arts? I can't remember, man. Don't nobody crucify me for it. I'm trying to. If you know, educate me. You feel me? Educate me in the comments. Let me know if it's not right. But I think he's with judo. That's what Jinbei fights like. So I think him being able to take like the charge of the bull and flip him or some shit with the damn Fishman karate would be smooth as fuck. And I feel like Warcurry with him being Mercury and him also being a boar, I think that he's gonna have like a fire type of effect to his abilities and stuff like that. I think that'd be good with Jinbei's water, obviously. The Itsumade, I think with him having fucking wings, I think that's gonna be Sanji, and I think it's gonna be Sanji and a giant. I want to say maybe Brogy, but probably Dory because Dory's taller, and Dory is what, blue? Yeah, Dory's blue. So yeah, I say maybe Dory's gonna help Sanji with him. I'm just gonna match him up like that. Nobody made me do no deep dive on my logic. This is my own logic. This is my head canon. I'm just letting y'all know my head canon. See, we got what? Brook and Sanji on Samurai. I got, Zoro and Brook on Samurai. I got Sanji and Dory on the Isumade. I think what, the Hoki? Warcurry. It's gonna be like Jinbei and probably fucking Frankie, if anybody, bro. I mean, just put two big guys on him. And last you got Jupiter. I think Jupiter is gonna be. I think a wild card is gonna show up, bro. I think it's gonna be a wild card, man. I don't think this is the only people. I don't think the Giants are the only folks that are gonna pull up. I think someone else is gonna show up and actually throw some hands. Whether it's the Blackbeard Pirates trying to get another, form to put in Katarina Devon's fucking repertoire of who knows how many bags of tricks at this point, because if she walked in to casually get him, she must have had some other things in the bag that she was confident enough to be able to use, that she was like, okay, just me and, Mr. Warpy Warp right here can get in and get what we need. There's no way they were like, oh yeah, the Straw Hats are going to pressure them. They're going to press them. There's no way they knew the Straw Hats were going to perform this well. I don't think anyone knew the Straw Hats would perform this well. I think everyone's betting on the Straw Hats to try and leave by now. Like, they would be like, okay, if anything, the Straw Hats are going to get low. They're going to get out because they always find a way to escape. They didn't think the Straw Hats were going to turn around and be like, all right, nah, fuck that. Y'all talking y'all shit. Y'all going to pull up on us? Bet, we're going to box you then. Like, I don't think anyone really bet on the Straw Hats doing something like that. So I think that's like a real good way for it all to be. Damn. Super good chapter though. Super good chapter. Alright, y'all. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yeah.